Welcome, Crusaders, and thanks for joining me for Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. We have made it to the Battlebliss arena. We're going to find out what is going on down here, see if we can maybe get ourselves entered into a fight. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Oh, we've got Geocot, a handsome young man with tousled black hair, strolls casually toward the demon surgeon. Oh, master of stitches, artist of the scalpel, and genius of the surgical profession, tell me, is your heart free? The young man has a glove puppet on his hand, a dragon made of rags with buttons for eyes. He raises it up and begins to ventriloquize loudly. His voice is surprisingly deep. Also, do you have an hour of free time tonight? How about a romantic dinner? Are you trying to flirt with him? The young man gives you a sly wink and continues his conversation with the demon. Arena healer. No, I would not say that my heart is free. Right now it contains 3 copper rods, 200 grams of enchanted quicksilver, and a fair dose of lamia liver extract. He pauses and gives the young man an appraising glance. But I could give you an hour or two of my time for something other than dinner. Has anyone ever told you that you have beautiful, smooth skin? I happen to be in need of some. The young man deftly steps aside to avoid the demon's outstretched claws. He jots something down in his notebook and takes off, I guess. So he was just studying this guy's reaction. Well, the citizen looks just like Minago. That's interesting. Let's... Oh... Zeke's riding his horse through here, which is kind of weird, but when we talk to the citizen, probably not. Okay, I guess that's Minago's doppelganger here in Alushinyrra. We talk to this guy. A demon in a blood-splattered apron fussily shoves a few foul-looking chunks of flesh into his apron pockets. His fingers are fitted with horrible steel claws, and you hear the unpleasant sound of metal on metal as he slides them against one another like scissors. He looks up in your direction with an insane grin, and his voice makes your skin crawl. Are you one of the gladiators? Do you need a healer? Or are you here because you want to become more powerful? The demon glances briefly at Alushinyrra. I remember you. You used to fight here. Always demanded that I restore your skin to its original smooth, unblemished state. And you always tried to get a discount or ran away without paying. Well, it looks to me like you have an entirely new face. It's an almost perfect replica of your old one. But something has changed. Something imperceptible. Who performed such subtle artistry on you? And how much did you pay? Alushinyrra glances at you with an enigmatic smile. I really have changed, Stitcher. You cannot begin to fathom the price I've had to pay for the transformation. But it happened without the help of a scalpel. The demon inspects Lon closely. Oh, what a curious specimen. Who stitched you up? That's an interesting horn. And those scales, look how they reflect the light. How much reptile is there inside of you? Can you climb walls? Or detect the changes of temperature outside? If I cut off your hand, will it grow again? The demon's clawed hands reach toward Lon, seemingly of their own accord. I'm almost certain it won't grow again, but what about you? I hope your hands grow back, because if you don't keep them off me, you'll need a new pair. Who are you? I am the most important person in the Battlebliss. I am a healer, or as they call me, a stitcher. They drag those poor bleeding fools from the arena so I can stitch them back together piece by piece. And I do mean that quite literally, since most of them are in pieces by the time they get to me. At first, I simply reattached the severed limbs of wounded fighters. Now, however, my methods are far more interesting. Someone from Nauticula's inner circle taught me the secret of grafting flesh. By combining the flesh of different gladiators, I create the strongest, craftiest, most talented fighters. Oh yes, in these chambers, invincible gladiators are born. I am so close to achieving perfection. Soon my methods will produce better results than Nahindrian crystals. The cleric wrinkles his nose in disgust. He seems offended. This is not healing. It's some heinous mockery of it. A healer should restore a body to its natural and healthy state instead of turning it into something disgusting. He does the best he can to help his patients. Here in the abyss, nothing can be done without pain, suffering, and violence. But he helps others, even if his methods are cruel. His work saves lives. These fighters would die without him. Isn't that better than not helping them at all? Nahindrian crystals? Nahindrian crystals are something of a legend here in Alushinyrra. Almost no one knows what they actually are, or how to get their hands on them. It all started with a few demons here in the city. These demons suddenly became very powerful in a very short period of time. Their transformation happened almost overnight. According to the rumors, these demons received their incredible powers from Nahindrian crystals. Now all of Alushinyrra is crazy for these crystals. They're all anyone talks about these days, and all of the merchants know that if you call your goods Nahindrian, you can easily double the initial price of your wares. You don't sound like a healer. You're a butcher. The healer smiles proudly. Oh, thank you for the compliment. I am indeed quite proficient with an axe and a cleaver. And of course I am very good with the thin blade that I use for the dissection of the jugular vein. You know, not every specimen turns out to be viable. And I have such a soft, tender, and compassionate nature. I just can't bear to watch others suffer. Can you make me stronger? The healer looks at you eagerly. You hear the shrill screech of metal against metal as he rubs his steel claws together excitedly. Ah, for 30,000 gold, I'll stitch you up into something better. Much, much better. I beg you to reconsider. The power he promises is tainted by corruption. Arushla gives you a worried glance. Please don't do that. By joining your flesh with the flesh of a creature from the abyss, you allow its corruption to taint you. I've seen them graft the body parts of demons onto mortals just for fun. The mortals could not withstand this wicked corruption, and their souls became evil. The demon grins and gives Ember an appraising glance. I can fix you, too. Give you new fingers. Would you like that, sweetie? The healer's beady little eyes glisten, and you hear the rasping sound of his knife-like fingers as he rubs them together impatiently. Ember shakes her head with an embarrassed smile. You are so kind and caring, but no, thank you. I don't need new fingers. You should stitch them onto someone else. Please, will you give them to someone who really needs them? Are you sure? All right, fine. Okay, yeah, we're not doing that. The demon examines you with a sigh. He looks visibly disappointed. A shame. You could have made a magnificent... Never mind, though. All right, I think we're done here. The healer turns his attention back to his work. He takes a severed limb from the pocket of his apron and begins to examine it carefully. All right, enough of that weirdo. We need to find someone who's in charge of the fights down here. Zeklex? A stern but tired-looking tiefling observes you politely. His clothes look expensive but tasteful. He's carrying a large bag, and every once in a while it moves and twitches as if something is inside. Welcome to the Battlebliss Arena. My name is Zekix. I am the arena steward. Ermangaleth is the master of the arena, but I help him manage its affairs. You look like you're new here. Did you come to spectate the fights or to participate in them? The tiefling has a surprisingly open and honest face. After all these demons, he looks strangely normal. The tiefling looks you up and down with the calm professionalism of a person doing an unpleasant job with diligence. During the fights in the Battlebliss, prayers and curses are uttered in equal measure, both on the battlefield itself and in the stands. Perhaps you'll be the one who shifts the balance toward prayer. Now the hand is here. Ermongoleth, I remember a demon called Ermongoleth. He was a vile, cunning murderer. He had a way with words that was just as deadly as his skill in battle. There's a rustling sound from within the tiefling's bag, and an imp peeks his head out to look at you. He has large, drooping ears and stares at you with his huge, unblinking eyes. Then, as if suddenly shy, he darts back into the bag and vanishes from sight. Okay. We can just attack. Yeah, I want all of Alushinyrra to know my name. I want you to arrange a match for me against your strongest gladiator. The tiefling falls silent. He looks as though he is calculating something in his head. Finally, he responds, "If that is truly your goal, you will have to defeat the current champion. If you kill Gelderfang, your name will be on everyone's lips. But you'll have to prove yourself if you want to face the champion. A fight with Gelderfang is a big deal here in Alushinyrra, and only members of the Nihindrian League, the elite gladiators of the Battlebliss, are considered worthy opponents." Fight in the arena. Killing others just to entertain spectators? These creatures of the abyss sow death and destruction in such a careless, casual manner. Sela grimaces. I know that our mission is important, and I know we can't allow ourselves to get distracted by feelings and emotions, but smashing skulls and eviscerating bodies just to entertain these evil creatures? Iomedae, it makes me sick just to think about it. But it is extremely difficult to join the league. You have to slay an active member and take their place. So if you wish to fight the champion, you will have to spend a lot of time in the arena. However, if you would like, I can arrange a fight between you and another newcomer. If you can prove yourself in battle, I will be able to find you a match against a more reputable opponent. I don't know. Does Zeke... Do we have time for this? I mean, I kind of want to do it just because I'm curious about this whole thing, but it seems a little bit out of character, maybe. Okay, I've killed hundreds of demons. Why should I have to prove myself to anyone? The tiefling shrugs. I'm sure you fought countless enemies back on Golarion, but this is the Abyss. No one cares. If you want the audience to respect you, you'll have to prove yourself in the arena. They won't take you seriously until you show them what you can do. Alright, I'll prove myself. I'll fight another newcomer. I guess we're doing this. The tiefling nods respectfully. I'm glad that we've reached an understanding. Let's go. You're in luck. For the past couple of days, Ermongoleth has been obsessed with recruiting new talent. He wants to introduce a promising new fighter into the arena. I think you could play the part perfectly. Ermongoleth may even give you a chance to earn a place in the Nihindrian League. However, if you do become a candidate for membership, be careful. You'll likely be matched up against a very dangerous opponent. Who is my opponent? The tiefling looks questioningly at the imp who is peeking up out of the bag. The imp shrugs and waves his hand dismissively before disappearing again. Zeklex turns back to you. Some nameless newcomer. Is this a fight to the death? Of course. Every fight must end in the death of a gladiator. It's the most important part of the show. Many of our spectators come here just to watch the gladiators finish off their fallen opponents. They want to see spectacular death scenes and cunning coups de grace. Of course, some fighters survive the ordeal and can be pieced back together, but the tiefling gives you an appraising glance. I wouldn't bet on it if I were you. Okay, let's go. Let's just do this. I wish you good luck. If you die, greet death with a sweet kiss. Better still, slay all of your opponents and return alive and victorious. Okay. I don't know. This might be a little bit... Oh, we do get everyone with us. I wasn't sure if it was just going to be Zeke or if we got our whole team. But it looks like we get our whole party here, so... That makes it a little more interesting, I guess. I should be reading what this guy's saying. Zeke of Galarian. Let's see what moniker he earns for himself, if he lives that long. Okay, who are we fighting? And who will stand against him? Well, they may be small, but they are far from harmless. If you underestimate them, they'll bite your family jewels off. An outsized amount of spite wrapped up in a tiny, ugly package. It's Smug Mug's wild gang of Mephits. Oh, they're right there. I didn't even see them. Okay. Wonderful. I'll bite off your nose, you Galarian scum. I am the wild and terrible Smug Mug. Tremble before me. We will soon know which of these two titans will emerge victorious. Fighters, commence battle. Okay, here we go. Let's make sure. Okay, we're turn-based. Oh, we get like a chance here to buff up, so we're gonna do that, I guess, real quick. Okay, we got some buffs on. We're moving in here. I did put on some protection from fire because it seems like a possibility that could come into play here. Let's get this party started.
I swear it.
I can't imagine these things are gonna be too difficult, but we already killed the leader. All right, let's just not belabor this. Let's go at it. Take care of these dudes. Probably didn't need to spend that much time buffing. We spent longer doing that than the fight took. Is that it? Oh, this guy's talking. Hey, who knows? Maybe someday he'll get a chance to fight against a member of the Nahindrian League once they start accepting Mephits into their ranks. Oh, wait, I didn't see him. Jeez. Didn't see him say this. We have a winner. All hail our glorious fighter. He emerges triumphant in this dangerous, violent conflict. He decorated the arena with Mephit guts. Give it up for Zeke, the Mephit Slayer. Great. That's the title we always wanted. Now what? Oh, we're... Okay. Oh, our can we just go talk to our Mongolith? Zeklek's back over there. Let's... We need to head and get oriented here. Oh, that's our Mongolith. Our Mongolith is the one announcing the fight. Okay, so I guess we can't talk to them. Did we just go talk to Zeke again? What did this say? Demand explanations from Zeklex. Okay, we killed the Mephits. Now what? Oh, there's Gelderfang. How do we get up there? We have to go clear through here, I guess. Oh, don't walk through the lava. Oh, nobody better die from that. What are these two doing? Okay, buddy. Zeklex greets you politely. How can I be of assistance? I don't like being called the Mephit Slayer. I want to change my title. There's nothing I can do about that, I'm afraid. The crowd loves it, and that is all that matters to our Mongolith. You'll remain the Mephit Slayer for as long as the audience finds it amusing. Is this your idea of a joke? Were you trying to humiliate me? Why did you put me up against such a ridiculous opponent? Citizen, your conversation is interrupted by an eccentric-looking demon. I'm trying to read what this says. Rumors about the commander. Oh, people are starting to notice us. Your conversation is interrupted by an eccentric-looking demon with suspiciously bright eyes. Judging from the slur of his words, he's under the influence of some kind of mind-altering substance. Ha! Look at that! That's the Mephit Slayer! Train hard, boy, and maybe someday you'll be strong enough to fight a real dredge. What the hell? Zeklex frowns in irritation. With astonishing speed, he produces a dagger from his sleeve and cuts the demon's throat in one swift, clean movement. The insolent demon gurgles, staring at the tiefling in surprise. He slowly sinks to the floor beneath the contemptuous gaze of his killer. The tiefling cleans his blade with what is quite possibly the only handkerchief in the abyss. His face is pale and he looks slightly sick as he glances at the corpse. "What a brute," he mutters quietly to himself. Then he turns to you. "Please listen to me before you draw your weapon. This was an outrage, yes, but it wasn't my idea. This was done on our Mongolith's orders. He came up with the brilliant idea to match you up against a Mephit. He thought the crowds would find it funny. I couldn't stop him, but I assure you this will never happen again." Quick as a flash, Zeklex produces a gold coin from his bag and places it into your hand. "Here, this is for you. From now on, you can freely use the transportation arch that is located near the Battlebliss. This is one of the privileges afforded to the arena's gladiators." Okay, I'd like a proper fight. Zeklex closes the bag hastily to prevent the imp's agitated efforts to escape. "And I promise that I will arrange a proper fight for you, but first I need you to do me a favor. I'll arrange a match for you against the Flayer twins. However, they were supposed to fight someone else, so I'll have to find them a replacement. Unfortunately, we don't have enough decent fighters left in the arena. I would be grateful if you could produce a new batch of gladiators for me. I will cover the costs, of course." "We were asked to kill those little Mephits, and we did. Now we're asked to do another bad thing? They do not see us as Crusaders anymore. They see us as one of their own." Lon sighs heavily. "How far will we have to go to complete this mission? Soon enough, we'll be guilty of all the same sins as the demons. Today we kill to entertain them, but what happens tomorrow? Will we have to pray to the Lady in Shadow?" I'm not going to become a slave trader." Zeklex frowns and exchanges glances with the imp as it peeks out of the bag. "Why not? Does it violate your principles? This is the Abyss. Scruples won't do any good here. In fact, I'd advise you to keep your morals on a tight leash if you want to survive. But fine, Lamashtu, take them. I'll try to make sure your fight with the Flayer twins takes place as soon as possible." Can I talk to Mongolith? The imp pokes his head out of the bag in surprise. You seem to have aroused his curiosity. His sad, drooping ears perk up with excitement, and he stares at you with his big, round eyes. "You wish to speak with Mongolith? I'm afraid that's impossible. Mongolith never communicates with anyone except his most trusted aides, and Gelderfang is under strict orders to kill anyone who tries to talk to his master without permission. Mongolith believes that minimizing his contact with the outside world will make the audience in the arena want him even more." Okay, I guess, do we fight again? Okay, let's take a break from this for at least a moment and check our journal here. So, okay. Defeating the Mephit is hardly worthy of applause. True renown requires the defeat of a more formidable opponent. After all, the easiest way to gain fame is by killing one who already has it. Such are the economics of prestige in a world where demons enrich themselves by stealing each other's reputations rather than their wallets. To secure a fight with a more dangerous opponent, the commander needs to talk to Zeklex. What's this say? Beyond... Okay, rumors about the commander are spreading throughout the city. So, our escapade here in the arena so far has at least, like, made people take notice of us. Fight a serious opponent. Alright, let's keep going. This all feels kind of yucky. I'm ready to enter the arena. The steward looks slightly worried, but nods. As you wish, it will be a difficult fight. This opponent is more dangerous than the last one you faced. So make sure you're fully prepared before you enter the arena. However, if you win this fight, you'll be one step closer to earning your place in the Nahindrian League. Alright, let's go. Wish you good luck. Yeah. Okay, I think at least some of our buffs are still going to be. So who will he fight today? I'll give you a hint. They'll get under your skin. Oh yes, one day they decided to get under a gladiator's skin. So they killed one, flayed him, and wore his skin as a suit. Meet the duo who makes all twins terrifying. Today, oh, this is the Flayer twins. Okay. Ha! I'll make a pair of shoes out of you, you soft and something crusader. We'll see which contestants survive and which ones decorate the arena with their dead bodies. Fighters, commence battle. Okay, here we go. So this is the Flayer twins. We've still got a lot of the buffs on us from last time, so we're just gonna go for this. See if Lon can hurt one of them to start things off. Brother Flayer and Sister Flayer. Here we go. Oh, I don't want to be in. Oh my gosh. I don't know what just happened there. We were in real time and everybody got just shot all over this arena. Okay. Not really sure what just happened there. I don't know if they did that or if that was something else. Well, it looks like Sela and Aegis can get right in here. We'll get them in there close. Hopefully get a hit on them. No, these things are going to be difficult. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how everybody got so scattered. I was accidentally... Okay, I don't want you walking through the lava. I don't know if that's just what happens at the start of the fight or if the twins did something to get everybody so spread out. So we're gonna have to spend a little time just getting everyone back in here. Zeke, you could put out a summon. The paladins, maybe, why not? Or maybe the Movanic divas. Yeah, let's get those guys, gals, angels out here. Yep, go for it. Just get in there. Get your holy auras up. Jeez, oh my god. Okay. Ember, head over here. And close enough to do anything. Okay, I'm not even gonna try the lightning. They're probably immune. They're like everything else down here. I think we're too far for like everything here though. Oh, fire snake, it'll reach up there, I guess. All right. Nice. Okay, she got a little bit of damage out of that, and we'll just send another one. Why not? Okay, good. So Seal, head down here. Okay, seeing Ember put out that damage here right away makes me feel like this isn't going to be too much trouble for us. Get Arusula in here closer for next turn, and probably do the same with Lon unless you can hit him from there. You can. Okay. Well, let's go after this one. We're not getting any hits in, but Ember's fire did plenty. So if we can just get things back around to her, we should be all right. Okay, let's smite.
Into the fray.
Come on. Nice. He just did some nice damage there. Let's get Bismarck in there. Bismuth, not Bismarck. Divas, do something. Let's get Zeke up here and try the Instrument of Freedom. Oh, nice. You ruined my clothes. This suit used to be the skin of a respectable demon. Okay. Sister, in your memory, I will wear your face as a mask. Oh, is he gonna buff up now? What's happening? I don't know what's happening here. Okay. I was afraid we were like... Well, I was afraid that we were gonna have like an Ornstein and Smo situation. Where brother turned into a giant monster. And then I thought maybe the game crashed. Okay, so we've got one more nasty fly monster to kill. Might as well use the, we can use the Hellfire Ray now. That'll get the Shadow... Oh, that'll kill it. Okay. Is that it? Win the fight. Okay, the Battlebliss arena was a little bit underwhelming. That was the best they've got. Okay, why does it make us have to... I guess we can loot the bodies. Otherwise... Toxic wrap. Immunity to acid. This could potentially be useful. Oh, don't walk through... Okay, is this the way? Oh, we can't get out this way, I guess. It's not. Okay, somebody stepped in the lava. They obviously haven't played the game where you try to avoid the lava on the ground. So we won the fight against the Flayer twins. Now let us check in with Zeklex. Zeklex greets you politely. How can I be of assistance? My fight in the arena was far from fair. Care to explain? I don't know what I'm talking about, but demand explanation. I should have read the journal first, I guess. The imp squeals angrily as he tries to get out of the bag. Did they try to cheat? I didn't even notice. Zeklex holds the bag shut, fighting to keep his belligerent companion inside. I swear it was Ermongoleth's idea. As you should already know, he is not a fan of fair fights. I regret that you've been caught in his trap. However, you held up well. You've got talent. I may be able to arrange a match for you against a serious opponent, maybe even the champion. Okay, I want the strongest fighter. Things don't work like that around here. Gelderfang only fights members of the Nihindrian League, and a fight with him is a big deal. After his last incident, Ermongoleth strictly forbade him from entering the arena without permission. Gelderfang is his bodyguard after all, so if you want to fight the champion, you'll have to join the Nihindrian League, and there's only one way to do that, by killing another member of the League. But fighting a member of the League is a privilege. You have to earn the right to face them in battle. Now, I might be able to help you on that front, but first you'll have to do me a favor. I want to give a gift to the current champion. I'd like to send him the most beautiful succubi from the 10,000 Delights. I need you to make a deal with them and convince them to provide their services to Gelderfang. If you do this, Gelderfang will be happy for me to arrange a fight between you and a League fighter without delay. Okay, you're gonna have to pay for this up front. The tiefling carefully counts out the gold coins and hands them over to you. This should compensate your expenses. Wait, what? We can enter the arena again? Wait, didn't we have to run an errand first? Want to give a gift. I'd like to send him. Need to make a deal with them. So, okay. Hire Succubi to entertain the arena champion. Okay. So maybe we can just do another fight if we wanted to. Every gladiator needs an incentive to fight. While beating and threats work on some, most fighters are motivated by the promise of pleasure and the fulfillment of all their desires. The arena champion is the living endorsement of these lavish promises. It is the arena champion who attracts new hopefuls, tempting them to fight for the chance of fame and a life of luxury. That means that keeping the arena champion happy is the prime concern of all who work at the arena. Zeklex has asked for another favor. He wants the succubi from the 10,000 delights to entertain the arena champion, Gelderfang. A fatuous respect it may be, but having Zeklex in one's debt may prove useful. Strike a deal on hiring succubi from the 10,000 delights. Okay, we're going to find the 10,000 delights, I guess. Because I don't think we've been there before. Okay, well, I guess that's maybe a good place for a break. Next time we'll see if we can complete that errand for him. As we continue to explore around Alushinyrra. Thanks for being here with me. I really appreciate it, and I hope you'll join me again next time. Bye for now.